From the very beginning of time, the planet Earth was not a silent place. And as it was increasingly populated by living beings, these quickly learned that sounds constitute an excellent means of communication. In the dense jungles where virtually no light penetrates, almost all these survivors have developed their sense of hearing in order to know whether or not they are alone. But beyond a simple call, many species invented true languages capable of transmitting information across enormous distances. All communications by sound imply the existence of a message and at least two participants, one who emits it and another who hears it. When both are of the same species, it is assumed that they will gain some positive benefit from this acoustic signal. But problems may arise when enemies intercept sounds which are not meant for them and learn to use them against those producing them. There is a universal code among animal species by means of which all innately recognize when a call is a threat, when it is an expression of desperation, or when it signifies true fear. Up to now, we have seen sound systems which convey information between members of the same species. But around the planet, there are cases of very different animals who have reached curious biological pacts in their calls, especially those of alert. One such example is to be found here in India. The chital is a type of deer which lives in this region and which likes to graze alongside curious simian companions, the langurs. The reason for this is that the Langurs have organized a very efficient system of surveillance based on lookouts posted up in the treetops who are in permanent visual contact with each other. The Langurs have very good sight, but when they come down to the ground in order to complement their diet, they lose the advantage of perspective and become vulnerable. Therefore, with the reassurance of the sense of smell and the hearing of the Chitales, they feel safer. Both species need to be constantly on their guard because they share their forest with the greatest assassin in Asia, and both of them form part of his usual menu. The Indian tiger can reach up to 260 kilograms in weight, and so despite their cryptic markings, it is difficult for them to go unnoticed when they move, above all if there are sentries in virtually every tree in the area. When a langur spots the tiger, it sounds the alarm. Immediately, all the other monkeys act as repeaters, and the Chitales receive the message, there's a tiger in the vicinity. The Chitales then use their sign language, their tails and ears become erect, and they bang their feet on the ground. But knowing there's a tiger around is not enough. They also need to know where, exactly where, because a mistake would mean heading towards the danger. The Langurs leave the ground, and the direction in which they do so tells the Chitales which way they should run. In reality, only one Langur has seen the tiger, and it is therefore vital to avoid fleeing in panic, which might well take them directly to the hunter. Just a few hundred meters are enough to prevent a possible surprise attack, and soon calm will return to the herds. This association between Langurs and Chitales, along with other factors, means that the tiger only kills once in every 20 attempts, and often forces the great hunter to travel over 20 kilometers in search of prey.